Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my summer empties. Now, I have been saving my empty containers since I shared the video in the spring. So, I have a nice little basket full of empties to share with you today. And honestly, I have no idea what is in here because every time I use up a product, I clean out the container and I just put it in this basket in my office. It sits underneath a chair and I never really look at it until I am on screen with you guys. Now, in case you were wondering, this basket, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a video. This basket here is called the Janet basket, and I purchased this at Joann's, I want to say 3 years ago, and I picked up, I think, 4 of them when I purchased this one because I gave them as end of the year gifts to 3 different people, I think it was. I can't remember at the moment. I think I had 3 people and then I bought one for myself. They are great if you cannot get your hands on the Rosenthal. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think it's called the carry bag that y'all have seen. It's the one in my office that's black. I'll pop up a picture of it here. It's black with the polka dots. This is a great option too. So this one, I want to say, cost me, I think it was like $14.99 because it was on sale. And Joann's normally has some free shipping every once in a while. And I know they have free shipping if you spend a certain amount. I'm just not sure what that amount is. So we are going to get right into it, and we're going to start with the kitchen products. I guess you would say coffee. I don't know if I have any other type of kitchen things. I know I've got food items in here. So we'll start with those first. So, gotta start with the coffee. And y'all already know this is smashed. There it goes. Okay, y'all know this makes every single video because this is mine and my husband's absolute favorite coffee creamer. It is the International Delight Cold Stone Creamery Sweet Cream. And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I want to say 2 Christmases ago, we took this to my mom's for Christmas. We usually go to our hometown, which is an hour away, and we stay a few days after Christmas, and we usually take our coffee creamer because my mom, or she used to, not use this flavored coffee creamer. That is until we took this one, and now she is addicted. This is the only thing that she would drink in her coffee now. So, absolute favorite. It is a staple in my household. Now, talking about coffee, my husband and I, like I've said in past empties videos, my husband and I like to try different coffees. So we usually never purchase the same one twice. We'll kind of go to different things before we buy that one again. So this time we got the Dunkin' Donuts cinnamon coffee roll, and this one's good. We've had it several different times. Love this one. And then we also have, I think these are the only 2 that we have in here. Yes. Then we tried the Starbucks vanilla flavored ground coffee, and this one was good as well. So normally when we go to Walmart or Kroger, we will either get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee or a Starbucks coffee. We like both of them. The one that we don't like and that you're probably never going to see me talk about with coffees and creamers is hazelnut. Neither one of us like that flavor, so we never get hazelnut in anything. So those are the 3 coffee products that we have gone through in the past couple of months. Now let's see, I had another oatmeal. We're going to talk about oatmeal because I actually went through this. I like oatmeal, but it kind of goes in spurts. I have to be in the mood for oatmeal. I can't just get up in the morning and say, oh, I'm going to eat oatmeal. I have to be in the mood for it. But I was happy to see that Quaker Oats now has a gluten-free oatmeal. And you might go, well, isn't oatmeal gluten-free anyways? And from my knowledge, I think It should be gluten-free, but it's in the processing, I think, that makes it not gluten-free. So I always get this one, and it is gluten-free, and it has the purple label. Now, sometimes I will go and they'll have the big container like this. Sometimes they have the little box with the individual packets. I get either one. It just depends on what they have. I've tried many brands of oatmeal that are gluten-free. This one is by far my favorite. Okay, now staying with the food type of things, we're going to talk about the vitamins that I've gone through. And y'all, I've mentioned the same type of vitamins on every video, I think. The multivitamin that I take is the Vitafusion multi-gummies. And I will either do these or the Equate version. And the Equate version is actually what I'm using right now. So the same type of thing, but it just depends on which one they have, where I'm at, and which one is the cheapest. So these are the ones that I use. I like the gummies if they have them in just about anything. Then I've got 2 of the vitamin D3 here. Okay, I've got the Vitafusion, and then I have the Walgreens version. Now the Walgreens is actually what I'm using at the moment, because Walgreens is really great about this. If you go at certain times, and I want to say it's like every couple of weeks, they will do a buy one get one free. So I always try to hit it up when they're having the buy one get one free on something. So that is why you see me with the Walgreens one as well. So I prefer, I mean, I can't tell a difference in the vitamins. I just prefer to get the one that's on sale. So if I can get to Walgreens when they have the vitamins on sale, buy one, get one free, I will get that one over the, I guess you would say, the original product. And the last, I think it's the last. Yes. And the last vitamin, or I guess you would say supplement, that I'm going to talk about is one that I've talked about in the past many times, and it is one that's made my favorites list. And it is the Finest Nutrition Probiotic, and it has 10 billion CFUs. This is the one that I go to every time. It came from Walgreens, and I will say this just like I did with the other product, the vitamin D3 that was the Walgreens brand. If you go to Walgreens on the week when they have these on sale, you can get them buy one, get one free. So I'm actually the last time that I purchased these was able to get them when they were buy one, get one free. So I have the second bottle in my cabinet that I'm using right now. So I like that probiotic, but if you've never used a probiotic, this one has 10 of the CFUs. So basically it just means how much good bacteria is in the probiotic. I would not recommend starting out with that high dosage. I did not start out with the 10 billion CFUs. I started out with a product that was a lot less than that. And I want to say I started with the, is it the True Biotic? I think that's the name of it. That's the one I started out with, and it didn't have as many of the CFUs in it. Moving right along, the last set of products here that I'm going to talk about are all personal products that I use myself, bathroom and beauty type of products. The first one I'm going to talk about made a favorites. I want to say, was it last month or May? I can't remember. But it is the Tree Hut Sugar or Shea Sugar Scrubs. And y'all, we have already gone through 2 of these. The absolute favorite of mine is the Moroccan Rose. It is pink. It's a very nice floral scent, but it's not overpowering. And then we have the Leche and Plum. So I did not know this when I bought these, but they were sitting in my bathtub, and I was like, I know I haven't used that much of this product. Where's it going? My daughter was using them too. So y'all, I have really bad dry skin. So anything that's going to help with the dry skin is great. These are certified organic, so they are not harsh on your skin. They have a great price point. I actually got both of these, I want to say, at Walmart. Ulta has them. I've seen them at Walgreens and Target. So these are awesome if you're in the market for a new sugar scrub. I highly recommend these. And my mom actually bought some too because she saw me using them and really liked the smell of the Moroccan rose. Okay, next up, sorry for my confusion. I'm like, why is that? Is this new? No. Okay, excuse me for my confusion. But the second product I'm going to talk about that I am finished with is the Super Powder Double Face Makeup Clinique Powder that has made my favorites list in the matte neutral. And here's the thing. I usually throw these containers away, and I noticed that there was one empty inside, and I'm like, hold on, did I just put a brand new powder in the empties bucket? And no, I didn't. It's actually the old one in the new container. So this is by far my favorite powder. I tried to make it not one of my favorites because I've tried several different powders to see if I could find something better, but I always go back to this one. And let me tell you the difference. For years, I was using the Clinique Stay Neutral Powder Compact. Now I use the Matte Neutral Compact. I was using the Stay Neutral, and by the end of the day, my chin looked like it was a blotched mess. So I got online and I'm like, let me see what the difference is in the powder. The Stay Neutral is for people that have oily skin. The Matte Neutral is for people that have dry skin. So once I've moved to the Matte Neutral, it's worked a whole lot better. So just make sure that you know that if you want to try one of those. If you have oily skin, you want to do Stay Neutral. If you have dry skin, it's Matte Neutral. And make sure that when you get it, because I've done this in the past, they've accidentally given me the wrong one, and then I've gotten home and we had to drive all the way back across town to exchange it. So make sure that you check that. Next thing I'm going to talk about is two foundations that I have gone through. The first one is the Miracle Worker Foundation from Philosophy, and this is the shade 3. I liked this and I used this for a very long time. And I wouldn't say that it was one of my favorite foundations, but it was one of those, I'm just going to use this until I can find something that I really like. So it was okay. It wasn't great. So it's kind of heavy on the face. It's got good coverage, but by the end of the day, I kind of felt like my face looked blotchy. But I wouldn't say it's one of my least favorite things, but I mean, it held me off until I found one that I really did like. And the one that has made my favorites list, the one that I have on today and that I love the most, and it's in this little package and I'll explain why. It is the It Cosmetics CC Cream with an SPF 50, and this is the color Fair. And you might wonder, why do you have that foundation in a baggie? Let me tell you why. I don't know, do y'all do this? This container I cut open. So you can see, if you can see at the very bottom, I cut it open. I am one of those people that uses every little ounce of product in a package that I can get out. Unless it's old, okay? If it's old, then I won't use it. But, you know, this is something I use every day when I'm working. So I will, when it gets to where I can't squeeze anything out, I will take a pair of scissors and I will cut it open and then use a Q-tip to get the rest. And I can tell you that I could get at least 4 days of product by doing that. So I always cut open my containers if they are plastic. And that's why this is in this plastic bag. So this is by far one of my favorite foundations, and I have repurchased it several times since this one has been empty. Mascaras. I've got 2 here. This is the Great Lash Maybelline Waterproof Mascara, and I think it's the Jet Black. And then we have the CoverGirl Hydrofuge Lash Blast Volume Waterproof Makeup in the color, Lord, my eyes, I don't know if I can see this, black. These two, this was my go-to. I've wore this mascara for years. Then I started, and I've talked about this before, then I started developing the raccoon eyes by about 4 hours after wearing mascara. I couldn't determine if it was my mascara, if it was my eyeliner, if I wasn't applying powder right. So I tried several different things hoping it wasn't this product. Well, I finally said, well, let me change the mascara that I'm using. So I looked online, all this. I decided to try the CoverGirl Hydrofuge Lash Blast Volume Waterproof Mascara. Well, it worked for a little bit. Then I was having the same problem with this one that I was having with this one. So I thought, it's got to be the mascara. So both of these I do not purchase anymore, because if you watched my favorites, I can't remember my favorites, if this one was April, May, or June. But now by far my favorite mascara is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. So these two I will not be repurchasing again, because they gave me the raccoon eyes. Not sure if they will do that for anybody else. It might just be how my skin is, but I will not be repurchasing those. Now the last, well, I got two more. My next beauty product that I'm going to talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. And this is my favorite concealer. I'm not sure if this has made my favorites, but I have since repurchased, and I actually have used it today. I love it, and this is the thing with concealer. I like it to cover, but I don't like it to feel like I have mud or a cakey feeling on my face. And then it will settle into your fine lines. This is great. It covers well. By the end of the day, it does not look like that you've got these caked little lines on your face. So I have since repurchased this several different times. So this is by far my favorite concealer. Last product I'm going to talk about in the makeup and beauty is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Regenerating Cream with Retinol. This was not cheap. I want to say it was like $25 for this little container. And I saw one of my favorite YouTubers mention it, and I thought, let me try that, because I'm 35 and I'm starting to get some of the little fine lines. And y'all, I've got really bad acne right now. So I don't know what the problem is, but I've got more acne now than I've ever had in my teens. And I don't know if you can tell, I've got one here, and down here on my chin is now a little scab from I don't really know what happened. It was like every time I would get in the bathtub or shower, it would open up the blemish, and then it started bleeding yesterday. So I've tried my best to cover it up. So, but back to what I was talking about. So I decided after the YouTuber had mentioned it that I ran out and purchased it. I thought, oh, that would be great if it would help with some of my fine lines and make my face look, you know, a little bit more youthful. I know it doesn't look bad, but anything that could help the aging process. So I used this, and I will tell you, at first it kind of tingles and it burns. But then it got to where my face was so dry that I was like, I cannot use this product anymore. It was making me so dry, and it was burning, and I just stopped using it. So I don't know if it was the retinol in the product, or if it didn't go with my face, but I didn't even use all of it. I'll show you. See, I used about half of it, and I tried to really like it, and I read on the little information packet thing that came with it, and it said that if it starts to irritate your skin too much, then try it every other day. So I was using it every other day, and it still was not working well with my skin. So I just put it aside and went back to my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and that stuff is great. It's worked miracles on my face. So that is all for the makeup and beauty type of items. And now we're going to move on to some hair stuff and some lotions. Okay, first thing I'm going to talk about is a mousse. Now, if you watch all my videos, one of my videos, I think it was my summer clothing haul, my hair was curly. As I get older, my hair is becoming naturally wavy. So if I put some mousse in it and I scrunch it up, it looks pretty good. So I was using the Dove Style Plus Care Curls Defining Mousse. This is the second level, which is the soft hold. And I don't know if, since it's white, I don't know if you can really see it on screen, so I'll hold it back here. I I was not a fan of this product, and this is why. I don't like products that make my hair feel like it's heavy because I have very thick hair anyway. So I need something that's not going to add any extra bulk to my hair. So when I used this, my hair ended up feeling, it felt kind of greasy and like I had a lot of product on it. Kind of like I could scrape the product off of my hair. And after, if I tried to go a second day without washing my hair, it just felt like really nasty in my hair. And then I didn't like the smell either. So this is probably about a halfway full, and I switched to a new product. Next thing we're going to talk about is Static Guard, and I've mentioned this many times. I do not use Static Guard for, I use it for clothes every once in a while if I have some static in a blouse or something, but this is used on my hair. While I'm flat ironing my hair, I will apply this before I flat iron my hair. Then I'll spray it on the top of my hair before I go to work. My hair is very frizzy. I live in Arkansas and it's very humid here. So it does not matter if I fix my hair, I go outside, it's going to probably, the humidity is going to make it stand out. So any type of product that I can use that's going to help tame my hair, I'm going to use. This is a staple in my house. Once it goes empty, I always repurchase it. Next, we're going to talk about a shampoo that I mentioned in my favorites last month. And once again, I've got the shampoo and not the conditioner. I still cannot go through shampoo and conditioner at the same time and finish them at the same time. So this is the Hask Argan Oil Repairing Shampoo. Amazing product, and several of you have gone and purchased this product and have told me how much you love it. This has done wonders to my hair. It has taken all the extra buildup from the Pantene that I was using off my hair. Now, after the second day of not washing my hair does not feel greasy and nasty and like it's caked up with product. This is amazing stuff. If you've not tried it, I highly recommend it. I have, I guess I have a shampoo and 2 conditioners in my bathtub right now because I don't have the conditioner. I just have the shampoo to share with you right now. So highly recommend this. Have repurchased this already. And last but definitely not least is the Amazing Grace Firming Body Emulsion Lotion. This is one of my favorite things. I love the Amazing Grace from Philosophy line. I have it in lotion, the perfume, the body wash. I love all of it. So this I've repurchased many times for the last probably 5 or 6 years, and it is one of my all-time favorite beauty items. And that is all for my summer empties. I hope you have enjoyed seeing all of the products that I have used since my last video. So from today on, I will put this container or this little basket underneath my chair in the office, and I will start filling it up with products to share in the fall. If you liked any of the products that I have talked about, check the description below. I'll put links to everything. I don't make a profit if you click on a link and make a purchase. It's just for you. If I start using affiliate links, I will make sure to let you know too. So just bear in mind with that. So I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.